If your business is consumer oriented, you must be active on social media. Now look, I know I'm not telling you something you don't already know, but there's some key aspects of how to be active on social media that I'm going to talk to you about that's going to change the game and make you that much more effective on your activities you're doing there. Okay, so let's look at some statistics just so we really get the value and importance of social media in your marketing mix for your business or your practice. All right. I'm going to look at a piece of paper here because I don't memorize every one of these numbers. On Facebook, it alone occupies 58 minutes of every American's time every single day. 44% of those consumers say they will follow a Facebook business page if they get a special offer from them. And then there's Instagram. There's more than 25 million companies worldwide already using Instagram for business purposes because 60% of people say that they discover new products on Instagram. Now, realize Facebook is a little bit of an older audience. Facebook has been around a lot longer. There's a lot more people on Facebook. Instagram is going to be a younger audience. So if you're trying to capture the interest of young people, let's say mid-teens to 25, maybe even to 30, Instagram is going to be a huge focus for you. And you probably already know that. But if you're a dental practice, a veterinary practice, a wealth advisor, someone who's speaking to a bit of an older audience, then your Facebook will be your best bet. And of course, if it's business to business, you're going to want to be on LinkedIn. Those are your key social media platforms. Here's another important stat for you. Okay, so let's say someone wants to do business with you specifically. They've already picked you out as a potential to do business with. Let's say it's because they saw reviews about you or they were referred about you through a friend, something like that. So they've already picked you out. 63% of those people, when they look for you online to verify it's a good idea, they're going to be more interested if they see an active social media presence. If you're active posting on Facebook, posting on Instagram, posting on LinkedIn, let's say you have some videos on YouTube, it's going to be dramatically more effective and they're going to pick you over your competitor when they see you're active on those platforms. You just can't ignore it. All right, now here's the important reason I wanted to do this video and talk with you about this. Because you can, let's say, pay an agency, such as Walker Creative, or anyone, to post for you on social media. What'll happen when you do that is you'll get a bunch of stock photography, and they'll post something that might be relevant to your industry, but that's not going to feel like you. And that's the key here. That's really what I want to talk to you about, because I do a lot of public speaking, and I'll speak to small business groups in different cities that I visit. And they try to get active on social media, and they might pay people here and there or get someone to do it for them. And there's a balance to be had, and this is very important. People want to see you on social media. They want to see community. They want to see what you're doing in your offices, and we'll take some examples. Let's say someone in the office is pregnant and everybody loves pregnant women. They love babies. Let's say someone's had a baby. Let's say one of your customers, patients, clients has had a baby and visited the office. You take some photos with them. Take some photos of you as the business owner, with that patient, with that baby. Even new puppies. Puppies and kittens are amazing. Okay, so for a veterinary office, this is easy. Tons of cute pictures every day are possible. So you want to have your front office person, someone that can be your Facebook or social media person, have a phone that's available, and to take photos from time to time of things going on. It can get as ridiculous, and I know some people might think this is too trite, but for example, let's take that there's a Starbucks down the corner from your office, and you could take a photo of yourself having your morning Starbucks at this particular Starbucks that's at the corner of Avery and Douglas. Let's say that's where you are. Now, why that's relevant is that now someone who sees that social media post from you might go, oh, that's the same Starbucks I stop at every morning, or that Starbucks just is down the street from me. And if you're a vet office, a dental practice, or any small business that is community oriented, that gets people from around your community to do business with, they're going to now know that that's where you are in relative to them. Do you see where I'm going here with this? You want to connect yourself with community. Another fantastic thing to share on social media is things you're doing, like maybe you're involved with a parade or a school program, or you're doing talks at local schools about something. Let's say there's a fundraiser, or you donated to something and you got acknowledged for that. Pictures of you being involved with these different things. Maybe it's an open house. These are things you want to be sharing on social media. So if you have an agency or someone you're working with that will share pre-planned content that might have some stock photos, that's okay now and again. Let's say a couple times a week they do that. But you must intersperse that with effective, real posts sharing who you are. I know I've spent a little bit of time on this, but in my talks, I have found there's many errors on this side of things. And when you see small businesses being active and sharing what they're doing on social media, it is a massive game changer for them. They can own their market share in that community just because of that. So I see incredible examples of this. So I'm totally willing to have some back and forth with you and share more examples from Walker Creative of what we're seeing out there. But my message to you today is get active on social media and be active locally with what you're doing, and you will take it to the next level on your social media game. And those consumers are going to start finding you and being willing to go to you because you're there, you're real, you're connecting with them, you're communicating. All right, let's do it.